Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Babe. Hope y'all are having a great week so far. I know I am. Yes, I'm in my truck because I'm at the laundromat currently doing laundry. So while I'm sitting here waiting on my clothes to dry, I figured I'll do a get to know me kind of video. And I found a thing online for YouTubesociety.com, and it's called Get to Know Me Tag Questions. So I'm gonna answer some of these questions and let y'all know a little bit more about me. The first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up all over the United States. My dad was in the Army when I was a child. So I was born in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. And from there we went to Alaska. And that's where my first brother was born. Me and my two sisters were born in Pennsylvania. So I'm the oldest out of 5 kids. And then the first boy was born in Alaska, and then we moved from Alaska to Hawaii, to Honolulu, on the island of Oahu, and that's where my baby brother was born. And then from there we went to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we lived there for a couple of years. And then from there we went to Phoenix, Arizona, and then from Phoenix, Arizona we went to Carson City, Nevada. And then from Carson City, Nevada, I came to South Carolina by myself without my parents at the age of 19. And I've been living in South Carolina since June of 2003. But now, with my husband being a pipe welder, we travel a lot, and we've been traveling since 2015. And in 2015, we were out in Corpus Christi, Texas. And it's about, I'll say, it's along the Gulf Coast, closer to Mexico. If you don't know where Corpus Christi is, it's about 2 hours from San Antonio down, and it's about 2 or 3 hours from Houston to the west. And then from there we went to Madison, Georgia, and my parents currently live in Atlanta, Georgia, so I was an hour closer to my parents. And then we went to Virginia, near Norfolk. We were there for a few months. We've been to Tennessee and Sweetwater, Loudon area, which is about an hour outside of Knoxville. Very pretty up there. And now we're currently in Milton, Carrollton area in Kentucky, right next to the Ohio River. And that answers question number 2, where do you currently live? Right now in Kentucky. We've been here since earlier this month, actually, so it's only been like a week or 2 since we've been here. 2 weeks, I think, exactly. Who is your first best friend? I really had best friends in school because we moved a lot. Like every 3 or 4 years we were moving, and whenever we made friends, I had to always say bye to them. Some of them I kept in touch with, some of them I don't. I am in touch with a lot of my friends from Arizona when I was in high school, like freshman, sophomore year. Actually, yeah, I was in Arizona from like the middle of my freshman year to shortly after my senior year is when we moved. So I'm close with some of those friends. I still keep in touch with them on Facebook and everything, but I don't really have a first best friend. My current best friend is Amanda, and she lives in South Carolina, and we met in school. We took biology together, and after that we took our other science classes we need together. And once we were done taking all our science classes together, we would just take some kind of elective class together so we could still see each other. And that was about 7 years ago. How tall are you? I am 5'8", 5'9". My dad would like to disagree that I'm 5'10", even though my dad's 5'9" and my mom's 5'8". I'm as tall as my dad, which is 5'9". My brothers, though, they're both over 6 foot, because my dad, his father, was over 6 foot. Bless his soul. I never did get to meet him. He died when my dad was very young. He died from smoking. Dogs or cats? I like both. Growing up, we always had dogs. Ever since middle school, we had Rottweilers. So I really love Rottweilers. And I'm a huge cat fan. Like right now we have a cat. Her name is Star. She's a tabby. She's spoiled rotten. Number 6, funniest moment throughout high school. I really don't have any. Like I said, I went to a bunch of high schools. Like my freshman year was 2 high schools in 2 different states. I was in one high school my whole sophomore year. My junior year, my parents transferred me to another high school on the other side of town because the high school I was going to, there was a lot of Mexican blacks gang related activities at the school, and my parents took me out of it for my own safety and took me to a different high school. So I did my junior year and beginning of my senior year at that high school, and then we moved my senior year. So I finished my senior year at Carson City High in Carson City, Nevada. What year were you born? I was born in 1983. Are you in or have you gone to college? I think I already answered that. I have gone to college. I was currently in college when my husband became a welder and started traveling. I stopped going to college and stopped work so that I could be on the road with him, because I couldn't do a year or so without him being home and clear across the country. And we were 6 months apart before that because he was in Alabama and I was still in South Carolina working part-time and going to school for full-time with 2 kids. I'm like, no, we're not doing this anymore. I can't. So I'm currently not in college, but I was going to college for pharmacy because I was a pharmacy tech. I love that job. I got certified. I did the national board test, got past that. I did that for 7 years, and while I was doing that, I was going to school to go to pharmacy school, but things happen, lives change. What is your favorite drink? Currently, it is Red Bull. I like all the Red Bulls. Well, not all the Red Bulls. I like the original. I like the coconut edition. I like the peach edition is really good. That's one of my favorites. I like the kiwi apple, which is the green one. I like the tropical pineapple, which is the yellow can. So yeah. What is your spirit animal and why? Unicorn. They're so majestic, and I love horses, so it's like mystery plus horse. Why not unicorns? Number 11. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? I use Vince Monuto. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it is the, I don't think it's the Bella one. It's the Chow one, I think. It's the blue one. And it comes in a glass bottle, like almost octagon. I love the scent of it. My husband does too. And he was one of bottles for me. Tea or coffee? I like hot tea when I'm sick. I love coffee, so that's kind of like both, depending on my mood. What are your life goals? To see my kids grow happy and successful. And I love being a stay-at-home mom. I've been since 2015 and I love it. We also homeschool our kids. I'm with them all the time, so I get to see them grow, and they're both in early teen ages. So yeah, I love being a mom, and I just want to see them happy and succeed in life. What sports do you play or have you played? When I was younger, I played softball. My parents put us on a softball team, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite sports. I also can play basketball. I love tennis. I played tennis. I learned how to play tennis in middle school, and I loved it. So those are the main sports I like and I have played. Have any books you read changed your life? Yes. And this is probably more grown-up content. Not for people under the age, I would say 18 or 16. And I gotta pause. Alright, so where were we? We were on number 15, have any books you read change your life? Yes, like I was saying. But this is more like all about content of for people over 18. 50 Shades of Grey has changed my life, and I would say changed it for the better between me and my husband. 50 Shades of Grey does involve the BDSM world, and currently I am a submissive to my husband, who is my dom. And we've been doing this since March of 2015, and it has changed our marriage drastically. It has made us stronger and more united, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And what is your favorite movie? I have two. The Twilight Saga, all of them are my favorite, and of course the 50 Shades Grey saga. Those are my favorites. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I like Claire Saboyne. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, Claire. She's a simmer in the UK. I love her channels. I also like In Love with Reborn's 2011. She does Reborn Dolls. I love her channel. Who else do I like? I like Tanya Berger. She's, I believe, in Toronto, Canada. So I like different many YouTubers, and I watch a little bit of everything. So, but those are one of my favorite, few of my favorites. Oh, and Fantasia. She does Sims too. Sorry. Do you speak any languages, and how well? I know a little bit of French and a little bit of English. I mean, not English. I speak English. I mean Spanish. But I know like the basics, like hi, bye, thank you, you're welcome. Um, I am interested in learning ASL, American Sign Language, because I think that's cool to be able to interact with people who can't hear. 19. Are you single or taken? I am married to my loving husband, and we've been together since August of 2003. We got married in May of 2006, so we're just hit our, I think it's 13th wedding anniversary, if I'm not wrong. See, 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we just hit our 13th year of marriage, and it's going wonderful. We're each other's soulmates. We can live with each other. 20. What is your idea of your dream date? Just having a day with my husband alone, like going out to eat, maybe a movie, a night in just the two of us without kids bothering us. That would be perfect. 21. How long was your longest relationship? The one I'm currently in. 22. How would you describe your fashion sense? I would say pretty laid back, comfortable. And girly. I do like to wear a lot of dresses, and my husband has excellent fashion sense when it comes to women's clothing. He picks out all my heels. He helps me pick out my dresses. He knows what looks good on me and what he likes. And he has really good sense. He has picked out a lot of my clothes lately. And I love Jessica Simpson's clothes. I love her pants. I have a bunch of her heels. I have her dresses, tops, shorts. I have a bunch of her stuff. I just like her stuff. All right, and 23. What is your go-to hairstyle? Usually I keep it straight. If it's not straight and down, it's usually up in a ponytail, because it's just easy. Usually I don't go anywhere during the week because I'm home with my kids while they're doing their homeschooling. But I like to curl it like it is right now. It's curled. I actually curled it yesterday, so this is what's left from me curling it yesterday. And this is with no gel, mousse, hairspray, nothing. I just curl and go. And my hair holds a curl so well. And like this side's kind of like mostly wavy. But yeah. And my husband likes, actually not likes, but loves when I curl my hair. So I would probably say either curled or straight. And it's usually down. If it's not down, it's back in a ponytail. Um, 24. How many siblings? Oh, can I speak today? How many siblings do you have? Like I mentioned earlier, I have two sisters and two brothers. They are all younger than me. I am the oldest, and I am currently 36 years old. I just turned 36 in March. Sorry. So it's me, and then then it's my two sisters, and then the two boys at the end. And the youngest is in his mid to late 20s. He was born in 92. So he is, I'm 36. He's 25, I believe. He just turned 25 in February. So yeah. So I'm the oldest out of five. 25. What is your go-to fast food order? I love Taco Bell. And I love their chalupas and their nachos. Um, I love Checkers. Well, in the South it's Checkers, and I noticed here in the North it's called Riley's or Raley's, and I love their seasoned fries. They have really good seasoned fries, and I love Steak and Shake. Anything from Steak and Shake is my favorite. 26. Do you use PC or a Mac? I use PC, and as you can see in my background, I have HP laptop Pavilion, one of the newer ones, and that's what I have. Since we live in a camper or bumper pole RV, whatever you want to call it, we don't have room for actual desktops, so we all have laptops, and that's what I use. 27. Your most memorable vacation memory? I would have to say a couple years back, like 2 or 3 years ago, we went to Vermont for Christmas, right before Christmas, beginning of my kids' winter break, to go ski and snowboarding. And this was our second time there. Vermont is so pretty. We go to Killington, and we rented a 3-bedroom condo, which we have done before. And this year I was able to get a tree because we stayed a little bit longer. So I had a tree, and it had lights and everything. And in our RV, there's no room for a tree. So I was so happy I got a tree, and we had a wonderful time with family. It was us and my mother-in-law and her boyfriend and my husband's granny. They came with us. They flew and we drove with the kids. And it was just a wonderful time, and one I like to do again. So last year we went to Colorado. His mom, that was our Christmas gift from my husband's mom. She flew us out to Colorado to go skiing for a week, and she rented a nice kind of 3 to 4 bedroom condo. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it because she got sick. But me, the kids, and my husband, we enjoyed it. I can't remember what town it was. It was outside of Denver, and all the way up in the mountains. It was gorgeous. Number 28. What are you morning? What are your morning, evening routines? Well, let's see. In the morning, I get up at around 4:30, 5 o'clock, depending on what time my husband has to be at work, because each job is different. Sometimes he has to be there by like 6:30. Sometimes he has to be there by 7:30. And it also depends on how far he has to drive to work. He likes to be early. But anyways, on a side note, I usually get up with him at 4:30, and while he's getting ready and showering or whatever he has to do, I would pack his lunch, and I would make his breakfast, help him out the door, and then usually I'll go back to bed because the kids are still sleeping. They don't have their first class until 9 o'clock online, so we just sleep till like 8:30. Then I get up, and I'll get my kids up, get them going, like with breakfast, make sure that they have everything they need for school that day, and I write their assignments down on a whiteboard. So they each have a whiteboard, and every day I write their assignments for each class that they had to do by the end of the day. And then they're usually done between like 2:30, 3 o'clock is usually when they're done for the day. and they will just relax. I'll usually start dinner around 4:35. And that also depends on like what time my husband gets off. He usually gets off at 5:30. And before we came to Kentucky, he had an hour before he got home because his work was an hour away both ways. Like one way was an hour. So I would usually start at like 5:36 because he wouldn't get home till like 6:30. But now he works now up here he gets off at 5:30 and he's only like 15-20 minutes away. So I'll usually start like at 5:15 or something. I'll start dinner and we'll have dinner as a family. And right now it's just me and him because our kids are spending some time with their grandparents for the summer until July when we go down and get them. So we'll have dinner and we'll play a couple games of Call of Duty, Black Ops, because I love Black Ops. It's Black Ops 2 is my favorite. I don't like any of the other ones. So like play a few games of that, and then we'll like either just chill and watch TV together, watch a movie or something, and then we're usually in bed between 8:30 and 10. Yeah, we kind of go to bed early. I'm usually up later. I'll either read or whatever till I fall asleep because I have insomnia and I do take medication for it, but sometimes it takes a while for it to kick in. Number 29. Do you have any bad habits? Yes, I do, but I do not want us discussed it on film. Also, biting my nails. I am really bad by my nails, but that's not the bad habit I want to talk about. It's a habit I had since I was a baby. Some people grow out of it and some people don't, but I'd rather not talk about it. 30. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. You can tell like different color. I dye my hair a lot. I like these outline-ish colors. I guess I'm a very shy person. I always been, even though I grew up all over the country, got to meet many different people. My dad says I should be one of the most outgoing person he knows because I've moved so long, always have to meet new people and everything. But all in reality, I am very shy. I'm very shy. I guess also what I'm trying to say. I think I'm a loner. I'm happy being just by myself. I don't need anybody to make me happy. I can just be by myself and that makes me happy. Like I can just sit in my room and read all day or watch YouTube all day and be completely sedated and satisfied. I do have a small group of friends. We're kind of I guess we're all loners in our own way because we only hang out with each other. I know over the past couple years I've came more out of my shell in meeting people. We have a really great group of friends that we met through playing Pokemon Go actually. And we've known them for close to 2 years now. And we all still keep in touch with each other even though that we don't live close to them anymore. And one of the couples that we're close to, they're getting ready to move to Japan because her husband's in the Air Force and he got orders to go to Japan and they move in the middle of July, August time. So we're about to say bye to them. But yeah, we have a really good close net of friends. So yeah, but mainly I'm very shy. Once you get to know me, I do open up more and become more outgoing. But at first, I'm very shy and timid. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I'm going to stop it here. And if you like this kind of video and want to learn more about me, just let me know. Hit a like with that thumb. Hit subscribe and notifications so you get notified whenever I have a new video up. And I hope you all enjoy this one and have a great day. Bye.